y equals -4 sine 1/4 x. This one looks a little wild. Amplitude is the number in front of sine or cosine. I see it says -4, but we just take the absolute value of that. So our amplitude will just be 4. The period, we do 2 pi divided by whatever is between sine and x, which is 1/4. But when you divide by a fraction, you multiply by the reciprocal. So we're going to multiply by 4/1, which is 4. 2 pi times 4 is 8 pi. So this will make a complete cycle at 8 pi. Transformations, really the only transformation we have is that negative in front of the 4. It means it's being reflected over the x-axis. Okay. So if I'm thinking about my steps, I need at least 4 steps. So if we just took one full cycle and divided by 4, that means our graph is going to change every 2 pi units. So we could say this will be 2 pi, 4 pi, 6 pi, 8 pi. That'll show one complete cycle, but we can keep it going. 10 pi, 12 pi, 14 pi. This can go on forever. Okay, now as far as the y goes, we didn't have to shift the graph up or down, but our amplitude is 4. So from the center, it needs to go up 4 and it needs to go down 4. So I'm going to make sure I label at least a +4 and -4. So what are we dealing with? Sine? Sine is typically starting at the center of our graph. So we're starting right at the center, 0, 0, right there. Typically, sine goes up from there to the tallest point, but we have negative in front, so it's reflected. So now it's going to go down 4 units. At 2 pi, we'll be at -4. Then we're back to center at 4 pi. At 6 pi, we're up. 8 pi, center. 10 pi, down 4. 12 pi, back to center. 14 pi, up 4. Draw our curve. Again, this curve goes on forever in both directions. We're just graphing a portion of the graph. Domain and range. Domain, all real numbers. It's going to be the same for all these sine and cosine ones. Range, our lowest value is -4. It's less than or equal to y. It's less than or equal to. Our highest value was +4. And now we're starting to cruise with these things.